You know, there have been so many events when other members of the royal family have stepped up. So thoughts on this slimmed down monarchy? Now that, you know, we're seeing it kind of unfold, was this a mistake?
I don't think it was a mistake, but it's not what was intended, if that makes any sense. So I think, you know, when the conversation started about a slimmed down monarchy, you know, the Queen Mother and Princess Margaret were still alive. That's how long ago it was. And I think it is a testament to sometimes the royals will say something and it enters popular culture. The nickname The Firm is another great example, and it rolls and rolls for years. Slimmed down monarchy is definitely one of those. Now, if you're to use the metaphor, the monarchy is underweight at this stage. It was never intended to reach the levels that it did. That it was always anticipated that you would have Charles III with 3 working siblings and 2 working children and their wives, and that would be a sustainable footing for the monarchy going forward. For various reasons, you know, Prince Harry chose to start his life in the US. Prince Andrew was forced to step back after his catastrophic interview with the BBC and his sort of refusal to accept just how damning his actions had been. So at the minute, we're looking at a monarchy that, you know, really was just holding it together in terms of the number of functions they had to attend and events, overseas visits, and particularly their charitable and military obligations. And then you have, sadly, both the King and the Princess of Wales battling cancer at the same time. And that shows, through no one's fault, it has to be said, but it does show the cracks turning into craters, if you like. So I think that's why you're seeing talk start in the British media about the possibility that Prince Edward and Sophie's daughter, Lady Louise Windsor, possibly Prince Andrew's 2 daughters, the Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, will be moved into senior working royal status, because otherwise it is unsustainable. Just to give a sort of, you know, when you say these sentences, it sort of hits you. At the minute, Prince William is the only senior working royal man under the age of 60 and above the age of 16. And so and the same is true, will eventually, there's only 2 female royals that fall into that category, the Princess of Wales and the Duchess of Edinburgh. Eventually, when Princess Anne, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and of course the King and Queen, start to scale back their duties, get older, retire, and ultimately, you know, eventually pass away, there is going to be a seriously underweight monarchy when potentially you would just have King William and Queen Catherine dealing with it until they're, you know, doing all of it until their children come of age. So yes, the slimmed down monarchy sounded a very good idea when there were so many working royals back in 2000, 2001. But through a variety of factors, it is now something that needs to be rethought.